Welcome in, everybody. Give me just a minute to get my dog situated so she doesn't go into a mini freak out mode, and I'll pop on some live action. 10 seconds. Okay, 20. Thanks, Rev. Those were, those were sometime last year, I think. Definitely had some fun chasing those comets. There's no question about that. I got both of them right around the same time. Certainly looking forward to some of the stuff that's going to be coming up soon. There's actually a double. Um, oh, my brain just went sideways. There's going to be two moons crossing Jupiter at the same time a little bit later this month, and I'm looking forward to hopefully catching that. I feel you. I feel you, Backtrack. Thanks for coming on in. This is a live shot of M101. Got just a little over half hour into it. It's just a nice, pretty target. Yeah, I don't know how good it will be is the only problem with my Sea Star. I can watch the moons, but I'm very rarely able to catch both the color of the planet and the moons at the same time. So it's a lot of kind of messing around with the gain and everything. So I'll keep my fingers crossed. Meanwhile, I do have some telescope parts here that I need to install in my other telescope. So I'm certainly hoping that I can at least see that too. Welcome in, A3. I did bring my tinfoil hat. I wanted everybody to see that I do indeed have a tinfoil hat, because everyone should have a tinfoil hat. Okay. There we go. Here's my tinfoil hat, Gator. Yeah, no doubt. That was a lot of pasta. Looked good, though. Looked good enough to eat. Oh, and I have a lovely shirt. It's not a reverent shirt, but it is a funny shirt. My happy chicken. Just the person operating the telescope, Rev. I mean, nothing exceptionally weird. I mean, we usually count aliens and cats around here, so, I mean, it's generally those of us that are in the chat that are the weirdos. So, truth be told. I mean, come on, dude, I wore a tinfoil hat. I came prepared to my own chat. Except for the fact that I didn't make coffee soon enough, so I'm literally listening for it to be done so I can go grab a cup. Now, I did spend some quality time trying to chase down 3i Atlas. I was not successful in chasing that sucker down. I was definitely interested in whatever it was. Hey, Scorpio Mama, welcome in. I was interested in knowing what it was, or whatever, but I didn't really get a good look at it because I didn't get a single look at it. I did catch it on a couple of other legitimate streams and a couple of really randomly wild streams. Oh, of course, I'm always drinking the coffee. And definitely had some intriguing questions upon watching what was out there, you know? But from what I could tell from the more legitimate individuals out there, it just looks like your average chunk of ice and craziness. Just a really big one. I mean, maybe we will get smacked with a big giant asteroid. Who knows? Will it happen in our lifetime? Again, who knows? Is there audio? Did I break my audio again? I got audio. Do you have audio? Everybody else have audio? Okay. I was gonna say. Jimmy, it's you. Speaker check. Yeah, exactly. I have to make sure I'm not running other random stuff, because I do that sometimes too. So hopefully I don't have, like, additional noise in the background. Besides perhaps my coffee maker and my dog chomping on this bone. Yeah, it's a big old chunk of ice. Oh, there went an alien. Did you guys see the alien by the telescope? Yay. Maybe you forgot to wear your tinfoil hat, Demi. I'm gonna have way too much fun with this. And since it's, I mean, it was not designed as a tinfoil hat, but it had to be one. So, it is now. Because why not? Oh my god, I hear the good stuff. The coffee is ready. I'll be right back. Gator's show runs on Monster. My show runs on dog bones and coffee. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's definitely weird. I'm seeing I'm seeing a flag from Scorpio Mama. So I'm not sure what's up there. Way cool. That's weird. I didn't do it. It's not me. Yeah, I think everyone should have some sort of a tinfoil hat. That's definitely crazy, Rev. You should probably show up to Sweet Acres live chats on Tuesday nights, because, you know, that's the kind of stuff we talk about over there. It's some crazy stuff. Oh, now that worked. It's just that way, not that way. That's funny. Demi, we can't get it on a computer keyboard. We have to go into a phone interface. That's wild. Gator, shirt. Check out the shirt. No. No, I don't really. I wanted to go on a cruise once, and then I don't want to anymore. Oh, there goes Nightbot trying to hustle me a cup of coffee. We gotta find out where to get those doggy bones. Holy crap, my dog is like miraculously chill when I give her one of these things. She'll splat it out on the floor. It's cute. And my dumbass forgot to put up the latest pictures that were taken. Those turned out really cool, though. Oh, we need to add some aliens. We haven't had any aliens to add yet. We'll just go for 2, because the rest of them I can't promise. So, Way, it was funny the other night. We were talking about how Jeff likes to come over here every once in a while, and we were just talking about him, and it's like, well, he hasn't come over, so it wasn't we didn't see any cats that night. And just as I said that, we saw a cat. Hey, welcome in, Paulette. I was going to bounce by your channel and look for that video on how to do Cyril, because I downloaded it and it was definitely slightly daunting. Oh, yeah. I only have a couple of hours of clear and then it's questionable after that, but I figured I'd take a poke for a little while. Since I could. Oh, nice. Yes, I have. June, I have indeed. Yeah, the owl is beautiful. I know I did get it a while back, but I didn't get it when it was dark enough. It wasn't a great image, but it was nice looking. We have M101 right now. It's quite seriously, I just put the scope up and went for it. Got it on the polar mount. Yeah, it was an easy target more than anything. I have okay skies. I don't have fabulous skies, so... Yes, it is. I just have it on the taller tripod with the wedge. Yep. Trying to get more comfortable with EQ mode. I've kind of been slouchy, especially over the winter time, because I didn't want to spend a lot of time outside being cold. setting it up. And now that I'm have the hang of it better. Still takes me a minute, but getting better at it. It really is, Rev, and it is. I mean, anybody who believes that there's nothing out there that could possibly be alive, I don't know. I don't find that. I find that it's very likely that there is somebody out there. Whether we can talk to them or not, that's way beyond my scope of mind. Right, Paulette? I agree. Us looking at them looking at us. Voyeurism at its finest. That's funny. This is actually coming in pretty nice. Did I call you? No, I didn't call you, Gator. Did you think you want to pass a test? Do you need to pass a test, Gator? Don't make me open up scene 24. Here it comes. Chicken, Gator. Gator's chicken. He doesn't want to take a test. I know. I need to put him in there, don't I? You're gonna make me work for that, aren't you? Add source. Text. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not gonna happen right now. Oh yeah, I'll have to do that when I'm. Yeah, I don't think so. Not today. Just not today. Yeah. I'll get him in there though. Way, you like to talk to yourself. You're hilarious. All the ways. Was that just, did I just see a satellite invader? We are looking at M101. The Pinwheel Galaxy. Nice. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to run for too awfully darn long, just because the sky's not going to agree with me for very long at all. True story, Scorpio Mama. Yeah, the nice thing about this particular one is it does come in really nice, really quickly. It was even just about 5 minutes in, you could already start seeing the shape of it, so. I just wanted to grab something that I could probably play with later in Cyril and see if I could make sense out of Cyril. I'll just say it sort of looked, like Photoshop made, you know, Photoshop was easy compared to that. Just kind of went, whoa. So, I don't know. I mean, it's the same concept, it's just more complicated to me. I'll just have to learn it. Once I learn it, it'll be a breeze, but... Cheers to that, Scorpio Mama. Hi, sweet. That happens. Gator snuck off because I threatened to test. I scared him. I give him the study guide. He doesn't do his homework, and then he says somebody's dog ate his test. So, I mean, I don't know. I have my wicked ways. I mean, come on, I'm wearing such a lovely shirt and all. But I'm still a nice human. I don't act that way all the time. I'm not like do unto others and then run. I'm do unto others because, you know, they need the help. Help people out. Hi, Gator. Do what you can to be a decent human. It's not a hard thing to do. Yep. Alien! Okay. This one might have to get added to the slideshow. This one's looking really nice. Yeah, I need to add some more to my slideshow. I need to add some more to the test page, or maybe, you know, a whole nother test page. See if I can make it more complicated for the test. She's doing good. Yes and no. We're basically, right now the camper is still under a tarp. We need to de-winterize it. We need to do a bunch of things to it. And I actually asked Ed if he had made reservations anywhere for Memorial Weekend, and he had not. And to be fair, we wouldn't be ready for Memorial Weekend anyways, because we really have to do a lot of stuff to the camper. So we'll probably camp in the driveway. We might have to go sneak up on Sweet and say hey. Dog's great. She's chewing on a kneecap, and it's not even mine, which is a good thing. But yeah, doggo's good. Got my tinfoil hat ready. Yeah, I know. That just, yeah. I don't even know. This is like, I think it was a little, I don't know. It's funny. I ain't right in the head. I don't care either. This is like a little St. Patrick's Day decorated funky hat, and yeah, it needed an upgrade. I kind of like it. Don't forget your tinfoil hat. No, it's teensy. It's cutesy. Well, it was a close-up, Sweet. That's why it looked so big. I mean, it's big enough to fit on my coffee cup, basically. Mm-hmm. That's why I wear the hat. I don't want them to know I'm here. They can't know. They can't know that I'm here. They just can't freaking know. I know, I might have to market something like that. I already sell tinfoil hat kits, you know. Okay, well, I don't sell them, but Walmart does. Go buy a box of aluminum foil, make a hat. Save yourself, man. Save yourself! Shoot, I need more coffee already. Pizza? I don't got no pizza. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll have some pizza. Yeah, just cheese though. No pineapple. I mean, pineapple and cheese I could probably handle, but any greasy meat and pineapple, no. Alright, take care, Paulette. You have a good night. Clear skies to you, my friend. Oh. Take some ibuprofen. Pizza. Pizza, pizza. Yeah, I don't do pizza as much as I used to, but, you know. No pineapple. There you go. There, see, I knew it. I knew there was somebody out there that was right there with me. Right on, Rev. It isn't, it's just, yeah. I can't do it. Oh, Dimmy. Dimmy, Dimmy, Dimmy. They probably do. It's that chemical reaction brings it right to them. I worked in pizza places for so many years, and it used to just make my skin crawl when people would order extra pineapple on anything that had meat on it already. It's just like, no, no, I can't do it. I can handle anchovies better than I can handle pineapple on pizza. Man, I got major satellite traffic going through that shot. Bunch of space junk tonight. Xena, can I have your bone? Can I have your bone? Okay, that was a firm no. Gator, you eat enough for yourself and a clone. But that's okay. You should be full. I would be more than full. There you go. That works for me there, Nicholas. I'm into that too. Made some interesting dessert pizzas over the years, so instead of putting regular pizza sauce on, you'd put cream cheese on the dough, warm it up a little bit, and once it's cooked, you can put regular cheese on it, but we'd put all kinds of yummy fruits and things on there. That stuff was good. But yeah, that's the only time I'm really okay with pineapple on pizza, is if it's a dessert pizza. That might work too, Nicholas. I'd go there. We'd go so far as to get like the mini chocolate chips, and when the cream cheese was really super hot, we'd put little bitty chocolate chips on there, strawberries, banana slices. Sometimes if we weren't in the mood for the strawberries or whatever and we just wanted chocolate, we'd get chocolate syrup. Yeah, like a dessert pizza. So you just ditch the sauce. You could do peanut butter on there if you like peanut butter. That's pretty good too. Marshmallow fluff, y'all. Don't get me started. There's all sorts of things that are just lovely on pizza that, you know, as soon as you ditch the pizza sauce, it's just a big piece of bread. Roll with it, y'all. You could go anywhere with it. We would do, yeah, there's so many things you can put on pizza crust. No. Oh, goodness, no. Yeah, whipped cream for sure. Or do fluffer butter. So you do like half peanut butter and half marshmallow fluff. Yeah, dude. That is super good on pizza crust. Yeah, when you work in a pizza place for a long enough time, you're eventually going to get sick of everything on the menu and you're going to get creative. And if you also happen to be close to a grocery store at that pizza place, then anything goes. And yeah, we tried pretty much all sorts of things. We went pretty crazy. Bacon is definitely good on pizza. All pizza. You've done breakfast pizza? Breakfast pizzas are cool too. With we would do them on like the heavier pan style dough, and then just fill the cavity up with eggs. Let those eggs get nice and most of the way cooked, and then throw all kinds of good breakfasty meats, bacon and ham, and yeah. If you like vegetables on your pizza, you could definitely add vegetables on your breakfast pizza. But it made it really messy. So. But yeah, not too many things don't go with pizza. Except for pineapple and ham at the same time. Pineapple and pepperoni at the same time. Yeah. I'm telling you. Like I said, if you work in a pizza place long enough, you will get creative. And eventually you'll just say to heck with it and you'll go get a burger somewhere. We used to make some pretty strange concoctions, but they were pretty tasty. Sorry, Rev. Chats have a tendency to almost always turn to, food. Oh yeah, on the dessert pizzas for sure. You can pretty much go any direction. There's really not any wrong way of doing it. Breakfast pizza's yummy. Yeah. We used to we used to bake cookies in our pizza ovens. We used to bake miniature muffins in our pizza ovens. Yeah, Rev's hating it at the moment. Yeah, Nicholas came in just in time to catch on. Bacon wrap tater tots. That sounds like a fun challenge. I could probably do that. That makes me want to go get some bacon out now. Just because you said that. Because I do have tater tots here. And I do have bacon here. And I do like a challenge. Rev, I got a wild hair and I baked a cake for myself for my birthday, and I put up a short about that cake. So if you want to get the munchies, there's definitely a cool looking cake that occurred. That cake was kind of a pain in the neck. Bacon wrapped gator bites? Not sure on that one. There is a lot of junk flying around out there. That's what I'm seeing too, Dimmy. I've had a lot of random satellites go by. I've watched them do it, so there's definitely some garbage in there. Cake. Oh man. Yeah, I did a short. It's only a couple. I can't imagine. It's only about like 3 or 4 shorts in. So if you're feeling the love, you could go check it out. But yeah, it was definitely a challenging cake to make for anyone who's interested. It turned out pretty cool looking, but it was not what I was envisioning, but it still turned out cool looking. I suppose you can't expect perfection. There you go. It was delicious, Dimmy. It was delicious. And Ed even got some of it. Not very much, but he got some of it. I ate most of that cake. And my butt probably shows it. I don't know. I don't have a scale. I don't really care. It's cake, and it was delicious. Yeah, we got a lot of crap in that picture. It still looks cool. I mean, the galaxy's definitely popping. Certainly an interesting one to look at. I just saw a couple more aliens. Yeah. This one's a nice one. I literally I chose this one because A, it was easy, B, location, and C, it comes in clearly quickly. I'm going to leave you guys with a slideshow here, though, for a second. And I'm going to sneak out for a quick smoke. All right, Rev, you have a good night. Thanks for coming in. Pop back over to a live view so you can get one last look. I'll probably post this up on my community tab. I usually do, if I don't throw it into a short. Awesome, I'm glad you got there. Welcome, Ed. Spotted cow. Oh, I know, Ed. I don't know how much sky I'm going to get away with either. It was looking like there were some clouds building, but I can't really tell which what they're doing. So I'll have to go check it out in a little bit. Coffee. Yeah. It's like an hour and 20 minutes exposure time, so. Oh no, that's Knuckle. She got a Knuckle. She was being a pain, so she had to be stifled. She had to be quieted. She's happy though. After the shenanigans yesterday. I have never heard a noise come out of an animal that sounded quite like that yesterday. Oh look, honey, I made myself a tinfoil hat. I think I'm gonna have to take the string out of it though. It's driving me nuts. Chuck it up in there somehow. That's what I'll do. Tuck it in. I'll tuck it in. When the shark bites with his teeth, babe. Yeah, I am not right. Yeah. Right? Exactly. We need a merch store with tinfoil hats in it. That was a freaking alien. Dimmy is still close by. If you are, just wanted to point out that all the streaks and stuff are just lesser and lesser every frame that actually sticks. So they're there, but they're just very dim. It just looks like it's crazy. We had a lot of satellite traffic over there, apparently. Trying to remember where this one's at. Oh, it's really in a good spot, too. Hey, Zena. What's happening, little girl? What's happening? Is that a good bone? Is that a good bone? Come here. Come say hi. Oh my goodness. Oh, can you sit, please? Thanks. Thank you, Scorpio Mama. Dad says hi, Punky. Dad says hi. Don't eat the microphone. Don't eat the microphone. Thank you. Don't eat the microphone. Probably not. She is not too happy with that idea. Oh my goodness. Are you gonna get all defensive now? Oh, I know. I know. Will you wear the hat? Will you wear the hat? If I make you a custom hat, will you wear the hat? Gosh, she's goofy. She's just like, oh no, no, no. I don't think so. When we had Pepper, you'd if she was being a little stinker, we'd ask her if she wanted to wear a hat or glasses, and she'd walk away. It was hilarious. All you had to do was ask her if she wanted to wear a hat, and she was out of the room. It was rather comical. Another one? All right. I'll buy it. How many are we at now? I know, right? I didn't claim to be reverent. I claimed to be authentic. And, well, it's pretty damn authentic, actually. Sweet probably hears this word regularly during the day when we're yakking on the phone. 'Cause, you know, I'm probably telling it to the dog or possibly my neighbors. The mailman. Who knows? She back to her bone again. She's totally happy with that thing. Another one? Alright. I'm sure there's probably several that I've missed too, Gator. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what I think they are, I think they're just little bugs. I think they're seriously just little bugs that are cruising around. They just do little bug things, but they look like aliens, so I'll count them as aliens. Why not? It's even worse on the full screen camera because I can see stuff floating around out there all over the place, so... I mean, I could count like 80 of them. Coming from the noise in the sky. There is a noise outside. I don't know what it is either. First I thought it might have been a train, but... I don't know. It's something. It's not a train, though. If so, it was the quickest dang train ever, because it's already mostly gone. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff flying around out there. Good stuffs. Little bugs and things. Well, should we try to look at something else, or should we just let this go for a little longer? I don't think I've actually had any really lengthy stares at this one, so I think this is a pretty good one for me to drag into Cyril if you guys are down for letting it just go for a little bit. It could have been. But see, I thought the spaceships were quiet. So, maybe it was having a malfunction. Broke down spaceship. Mayday, mayday. Yeah, it's impressive. I'm surprised how cool this one's really starting to... It's really starting to come in. That's a party one. But yeah, there's a lot of artifacts and stuff from... I've seen a bunch of satellites go by, so I'm not surprised that there's some extra junk in there. Okay, you're good. And give me just a couple of minutes, and I will be back too. Welcome in, Robert. Good to see you. We got a live shot of M101 right now. Been at it for, it looks like, an hour and 37 minutes and change. Welcome, Cecil. Good to see you, sir. Nice fish unboxing today. Okay, I got something to show you guys. I'm gonna see if I can get the right camera set up to make it visible. Let's see. All right. Okay. Here we go. This is a Gator original. That was picked up while Ed was in Georgia. It came with a certificate of authenticity. And Gator just knew how much I really wanted to win it. So it was actually gifted for Ed doing a nice collaboration with him. And because he loves us. Lady Liberty. With the fireworks. Thank you, Gator. Certificate of authenticity. Yeah. I like it. Very much mixed media, fun stuff. I like it. Oh my gosh, no doubt. I wonder myself. A lot. A whole lot. Presumably. Because there's probably a whole lot of it. Did I actually accidentally go over Jeff's live? I probably did. Well, maybe he'll come over and there will be cats. I don't know how much sky I'm gonna get away with, though. I think it's starting to cloud up a little bit. It's pretty light, thin clouds right now, but that's still enough to really wreak havoc with a decent picture. I would still have the stuff before the clouds came in, so there's that. Is Jeff done? Or you just left because you left? I mean, it is what it is. I like Jeff. Jeff's good people. Hope his thing went good today. I know he was a little worked up about it last night, but excited all at the same time. Do you need some more water, Xena? You need some more water. Okay, hang on a sec. Doggo needs some more water. Oh yeah, the cave was good yesterday. There was definitely some shenanigans going on in there as usual, but yeah, it was good. It was definitely a good mix. A lot of times Ed'll play that when he's driving around too, so he could be in the bushes at any given time. Just depends on where he is and what kind of service he's got. If he gets phone calls, he ends up getting kicked out of the live, but he'll typically pop back in and just listen to it. Look how bright that's getting, you guys. It's looking really good. There's still a little bit of signal to noise ratio going on, but it certainly looks cool. What are you doing, Xena? Just munching. She's going back and forth between munching on some food and then she'll take a break and go chomp on this bone. But she's being good, so I'm good with it. I saw some aliens. Had to count them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. This one just was a good idea in general. Part of what makes it so good, though, Way, is just so you kind of get an idea, is I don't necessarily always look at what I'm going to get. I've looked at this one before. But when you've got a nice... when I started, it was right around in this area. And since I'm using the equatorial mount, it does take a lot of that curvature right out of the picture without even messing around. So it's just a good long point in time in which I can photograph it. So, I mean, I could probably let it go until the sky says, nope, you're done. And for right now, I'm pretty happy with the way the sky's behaving. I mean, I can't make any promises how long it's gonna last. But I was thinking that the forecasts that I was looking at were pretty much saying clouds would be rolling in around midnight. And it's actually giving me a little bit longer than that. So we'll check it in a few. We will check it in a few. But yeah, it's nice when you've got a target that's just literally lurking pretty high in the sky for a good long period of time. Makes it a little easier to poke at. So I'm certainly looking forward to the Eagle Nebula later. Either tail end of this month, it'll start coming into view a little bit more in June. So are you okay there, girl? So I'll probably end up going ahead and doing a quick stack on it just to drop something out tomorrow, but I'm most likely going to play around with this image in Serial just to see if I can get the hang of it a little bit. Do you want to wear the hat? Do you want to wear the hat? Come on, wear the hat. Wear the hat. Oof. Let's look. We can get some of that information right out of the telescope. Or not. I guess the telescope doesn't want me to know. I'm not having it. Oh my dog. Hydrogen clouds. The giant spiral disk of stars, dust and gas, is 170,000 light years across, nearly twice the diameter of our galaxy, the Milky Way. Astronomers estimate that M101 contains at least 1 trillion stars. The galaxy's spiral arms are sprinkled with large regions of star-forming nebulas. These nebulas are areas of intense... I'm gonna beat you, dog. These nebulas are areas of intense star formation within giant molecular hydrogen clouds. Brilliant young clusters of hot blue newborn stars trace out of the spiral arms. Blah, 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 if you got all that. If not, Google is your friend. And my dog is not. I'll be right back. That was fun. My dog goes out, barks at the neighbor dogs. They yell back. It's good fun. I think there are a few that are... I've seen both. At least I think I've seen both. Yeah, I'm still on the same one. We're almost 2 hours. I'm just gonna let it do it. It'll probably, when I do the Eagle Nebula, if I'm lucky, if I get a chance this summer to do the Eagle Nebula, that's probably going to wind up, for me anyway, being an all-nighter. Now, if I do it on stream, that could be fun too. Because that other one, when I did it, I think I was hanging out chatting with Smitty when I was grabbing that one. It depends on if I'm home or if I'm out and about. If I'm out and about, I don't know if, well, we'll have internet, but whether or not we'll do the, I don't know if we'll have the power to stream with the laptop. Yeah, it'll keep, I can stack multiple nights worth of images. It'll keep, this is basically one stack because it goes per session on like a live stack. So this is technically live stacked, but it doesn't throw out everything that I would throw out. Because I'm definitely going to throw out all the satellite flybys, and that's going to take a while, so I won't hold you guys hostage while I do that. Because that'll take some time for me to just pluck through all the images. And then I do want to actually, sometime this week, before Ed gets home, I actually want to get the telescope, the other telescope parts in. Since I have them. I got no excuse now that I know where they are to not just put them in. So that's going to be a thing this week, and I'll try and at the very least record that, unless I'm feeling really froggy, and I'll do that live. Oh, I shouldn't say frogs because I know Jimmy doesn't like frogs. Hi, Xena. Hi, my crazy girl. Are you wound up now? You chewed on a bone for a while, now you're wound up. Oh my goodness, animal. Good catch. Go along. Oh, don't bark at me, fool. The only real limit to the number of images you can stack is how much room you have on your device that you're collecting to. So in this case, I had somewhere around 20 some odd gigs, so definitely not enough to crush it in a session. But probably gonna have to pull the data, so I have room for something else later. I just keep discovering new things on the telescope too, so. So would it be wrong for me to put an American flag on the side of a Chinese telescope? Just curious. I might do it anyway, so who knows. I have graffitied my other telescope too. It has stickers on it. It would not be wrong. Okay, there's one boat. There's two. It's not like it's ever gonna likely go to China, so, you know, they wouldn't know. No, it was made at Sticker Mule. Okay. Consensus is good. Cheers. We'll do that. Yeah, I can't remember what all I have on the other one. It's going to be fun to crack open the case for that one to screw around with it. I know I've got the, we did some things for, the solar eclipse. So I know I've got a solar eclipse panel on there. And I think I put a UFO on there just for fun. Right? Dog. Are you serious? I mean, it's not like I don't have no Americas around here. I got the tiniest Liberty Bell you ever saw. And it is functional. I have a cowbell, but you guys don't want me to ring that. That thing's kind of loud. Xena, settle down, little punky. My goodness, doggy. Oh my goodness. Let's wipe out the whole desk when you're climbing up here, okay? That's such a great idea. Okay, Xena's taking over the show. And this over here is a telescope. And this over here is a galaxy. Take a nap, little dog. Take a little nap. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's definitely looking good. I hope the sky's still looking good for a little bit. Like the app that I looked at was pretty promising. Well, it's giving me about another 40 minutes or so of actually being able to do something. That's a tricky one, Nicholas. I would think personally that would, in my opinion, it would be disrespectful. I've seen images that were close to the flag that, in everything from bikinis to Daisy Dukes to you name it. I'm leaving that alone. I'm just leaving that alone. I'll laugh. The chat's going sideways on me. I love it. When does it not go sideways around here? I mean, hell, we count aliens. It might as well go sideways. Why not? Uh huh. Where is that character? I haven't seen Halo in a minute. Right? Yeah, I've seen those too. Sweet. Just because, yeah, you're not kidding. You can dress them up, but you can't take them out. All puns intended there. If I have a halo, it could be for my hat. I mean, come on. That's a good hat. I think Xena wore it better, but it's still a good hat. I need some hair clips or something to make it stay, though. That is looking so pretty. Just getting brighter and brighter. I'm looking forward to playing around with this one a little bit. The more I get, the better I can play with it, probably. It's... I can definitely see some blue tinge coming in. I just find some of these galaxies very gorgeous. Definitely a fan of the Triangulum Galaxy. The first time I shot at that, I was very impressed. I think the one that I've had, that I've shown before, was the one that I took out at the farm. Sweet knows where I'm talking about. And that was definitely pretty cool. And that was without the ability, that was before the firmware update kicked in, and I had the ability to pull out the bad shots. It was before it allowed you to save all the raw files. So I took the dog out just a few minutes ago. She did her business. I give her a treat when she comes in the house, but when she came in the house, she came in with a case of the Zoomies. She did 2 quick laps and then basically wanted to box with me. As soon as she got on my lap, off my lap, she's napping now. Which is good, I guess. She's gonna be mad when I go out and get the telescope, but, you know, that is a thing. I'm just gonna let it cook for a little bit. The moon's gonna be coming up pretty soon, so that's about the only thing I'm kind of waiting on. Yeah, she had an interesting couple of days. So, night before last, I medicated her because yesterday I had to take her to the vet. And this sounds crazy, but she has to be mostly sedated or at least partially sedated to get her nails done. So, yesterday morning when I got up, this dog was high, oh so high, and I had to give her more medication at noon. And I give her the medication at noon, and she just would not even get up. I literally had to shake the keys to get her up off of her bed. She laid in my bed for a couple hours when I got up, and then she came out for whatever reason and got on her bed. And I had to shake the keys to get her to move. She wouldn't go potty. She wouldn't do nothing. I get her to the vet. She makes sounds that sounded much like a demon. It was the craziest noise I've ever heard come out of this dog, or any other dog for that matter. And basically, I'm holding it together. The two techs that are trimming her nails are holding it together. And after they're done trimming her nails, we all cracked up laughing. And then the vet comes in. She gets her shots. Da 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 da. Get her home, and she's totally crashed yesterday, but she was a mess. She was so messed up. She was able to get in and out of the truck okay, but it wasn't real graceful. It didn't look good. And considering when I met this dog, the first thing she did was clued me in that if I was going to have a fence, it better be a high one, because the place where we picked her up had like a half gate, and she hopped up over like that thing like it was not even there. So yeah, she definitely has some jumping power. She's a bouncy girl. But she's nice and crashed, which is good. I must have wore her out somehow, or she wore herself out, or something. Something happened and she's out, and I'm good with it. I need to get some more coffee. Stand by. I'm gonna go check out the sky and see what I'm looking at, and I'll be right back in. Welcome in, Chai. How you doing? I was just out checking the sky to see what was going on. I'm starting to get some high clouds, and they will definitely start making it a lot more difficult to get anything going on here. Yeah, I'm about to call it myself, Nicholas. Do we have any stack failures while I was away? I was trying to debate whether I was going to make some more coffee or if I was actually going to just drink some water, and, well, I opted for the water. Same. I'm not far. I'm not far off. Dog's munching. I've actually stepped away from the coffee pot. So, Chai, this is a live view of about just shy of 2.5 hours. It's basically live stacked, so that's what makes it look so good. I'll work on it a little bit probably tomorrow instead of tonight. I'll just pack it up and then I'll turn it on tomorrow and grab it and screw around with it tomorrow. Still pretty nice image though. It's unfortunate the clouds are doing what they're doing out there, but they just keep getting thicker and thicker, and they're definitely going to cause me grief in a little bit. So, try and sneak in a couple more minutes before I give up. Alright, take it easy. Thanks for dropping in, Chai. Appreciate ya. You never know what kind of shenanigans we're up to over here. No cats tonight. Oh, the sadness. Actually, no, it's not that bad because I'd rather not mess around with the cats if they start getting too crazy. Except for maybe Kung Fu Kitty. The cat cracks me up. That is looking really good. Are you gonna go to bed, little girl? You should go to bed. Go warm up your side of the bed. Yeah. Go warm up your side of the bed. I haven't seen any stack failures in quite a while, which is really surprising. I expect them, and they just haven't been happening. I see that girl. My little girl. Well, that was sexy. Did you just come over here exclusively to burp at me? Is that what you did? Came over just to burp at me? It's such a dog thing to do. It's a dog thing to do. That's kind of crazy. I'm looking at the timer on the live, and I'm looking at the timer on the image, and I know I started imaging this about an hour before I went live. So there's been approximately an hour's worth of dropped frames. Because I haven't looked at anything else. This was a point and stay. So I guess that's kind of an interesting thing to note, that I knew that I would be getting some stack failures along the way. But that just tells me about how frequent they are. They're more frequent than I thought, to be fair. But it's still okay. I'm gonna let it go for about another minute, and then I'm gonna call it. But I'll go get the scope and say goodbye when I'm done doing the pew pew. Hey Jeff, welcome in. Hope your thing went good this morning. Or yesterday morning, or whatever you want to consider it. I mean, it is what it is. When you woke up this fine day. And you're catching the very tail end of it too, Jeff. And we have not seen a single cat. Not a one. I should see if I could find the video that I took of a cat one day when I didn't stream. Because the cat just literally went over to the telescope tripod and laid down by it. Laid there for about 5 minutes and then wandered off. It was rather funny. How'd your stream go tonight, Jeff? Go good? Okay. Fair enough. Eh. I gotcha. That happens. Definitely happens. Well, I'll make you a cat video then. All right. Well, here's where it's going to get interesting. This is I'm going to let you see what this does, because as soon as I hit stop, it's going to go back to as if it hadn't been imaging it. So, it's kind of impressive to watch it, what it was and then what it is. So this is the what it is. And this is the what it was. So it just really looks like a big empty, not so much out there sky. But there's actually a whole lot of awesome out there, so. Oh my goodness, little dog. Oh my dog. Oh my dog. Oh, what you probably saw was a bug. Yep, it looks wild, huh? So from nothing to that. You need to get down, little girl. Get down. It's definitely fun doing that kind of stuff, because you just really don't realize how non-visible it is until you bail out of it. But anyways, guys, I'm going to shut her down. I'm going to go bring the telescope in, and I will be right back to say goodbye. Stand by and I'll show you again. That was the final. But if you back up the live, you'll be able to see the empty looking sky. Hey, enough of that. No, no, no. Xena, no. I'll be back. All right, I am back. I just discovered a silly thing that I did. I forgot to turn the battery on before I started. So, I'm going to have to charge the battery in the morning. But that's okay. I'm down with doing that anyway. Yeah. Sometimes I do silly things like that and whoops. Yeah, I mean, it ran okay off the telescope battery anyway, so it it was fully charged, so it was just a matter of it it charges from the external battery. So what I'll do is I'll bring in both the telescope and the battery. I didn't look. I just, when I went out to get the telescope, I stopped kind of because I'm used to just honing in on the light. And because I didn't have the battery on, the lights were not on. So I was out there quite seriously, blindly looking for my telescope in the dark. So yay me. It was funny. But we got it. Realized it when I got it inside that, oops, I forgot to plug it in. I mean, it was plugged in, but I didn't have the battery turned on. My bad. But anyway, thanks everybody for coming by and hanging out and staring at the stars and literally staring at the same thing for quite some time. You guys are troopers. It was fun. It was definitely fun. So, is Gator ready for the test? Just kidding. No test. We won't make you take a test. Oftentimes it's a learning experience for me, and well, you know, there it is. You know? It's definitely fun screwing around, even if I don't know what I'm doing. I'll get better at it. Good answer, Gator. Oh, I hope you sleep, Jeff. Get some sleep. No more coffee. Drink some water. Do some zenny things. Just hit replay on my live and you'll go to sleep. It happens to a lot of people. Yeah, Gator probably did fall asleep, so he didn't have to take the test. He passes today. I'm just not gonna get into it. You know what, Jeff? I'm sorry. I totally forget when you stream, and so I realized it when Cecil rolled in that you had just probably finished at that time. So I was hoping you would come in. So glad you did. Sometimes we see cool stuff. Sometimes we see dumb stuff. Sometimes we just have a good time in the chat. So. And sometimes there's something educational that actually occurs. So. Yeah, dinner. Dinner makes sense. Alright, guys. Well, have a great night. And take it easy and keep looking up. And let's hope for some more clear skies later on this month. Ciao.